Traveling after 70 can be an enriching experience, exploring new places, visiting family, or even ticking off items from your bucket list. But what if I told you that hidden dangers are lurking beneath the surface that could turn your dream vacation into a nightmare? From silent health risks to unexpected financial traps, you might be walking straight into trouble without even realizing it. Stay with me as I reveal 5 hidden dangers of traveling after 70 that every senior must know before their next trip. 1. Increased risk of health complications. Traveling is exciting, but for seniors, it comes with hidden health challenges that shouldn't be overlooked. As we grow older, our immune system becomes less effective at fighting off infections, making exposure to new environments and germs a bigger threat. Airports, crowded tourist spots, and even hotel rooms can be breeding ground for bacteria and viruses. Catching a simple cold or stomach bug can quickly escalate into a serious health issue like pneumonia or severe dehydration. Long flights and extended periods of sitting also increase the risk of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, a condition where blood clots form in the veins, particularly in the legs. These clots can break loose and travel to the lungs, causing a potentially life-threatening pulmonary embolism. Additionally, seniors with hypertension or diabetes may experience sudden spikes or drops in blood pressure and blood sugar due to changes in altitude, time zones, or irregular meal times, which could lead to dizziness, fainting, or even a stroke. It's not just a physical toll. The stress of travel itself can weaken the body further. Rushed itineraries, delayed flights, lost luggage, or unfamiliar surroundings can raise cortisol levels, the stress hormone, which impacts the immune system, increases blood pressure, and leads to fatigue or insomnia, leaving you more vulnerable to illnesses. White heavy checkmark solution. Bring extra medication. Always carry more than you need, at least an extra week's worth, in case of travel delays or lost baggage. Keep them in your carry-on, not checked luggage. Pack a travel health kit. Include essentials like pain relievers, antacids, motion sickness tablets, and antibiotics, if prescribed. A thermometer and first aid supplies are also helpful. Stay hydrated. Airplane cabins are dry, which speeds up dehydration, a major risk for seniors. Drink water regularly, even if you don't feel thirsty. Avoid alcohol and caffeine, which worsen dehydration. Move around frequently. If you're on a long flight, stand up and walk every hour or do seated leg exercises to keep blood flowing. Compression socks can help prevent DVT. Get travel insurance. Choose a policy that covers pre-existing conditions, emergency medical care, and evacuation, just in case you need to be transported home for treatment. Schedule a pre-trip checkup. Visit your doctor for a full health assessment before traveling. Ask if you need any vaccinations based on your destination. Your health is your greatest asset. Don't let hidden complications ruin your trip. 2. Scams targeting seniors. Traveling is supposed to be a joyful, enriching experience. But unfortunately, some people see tourists, especially seniors, as easy prey for scams. Whether it's in bustling cities, serene tourist spots, or even at airports, con artists often target older travelers, assuming they're less tech-savvy, more trusting, or less likely to confront a situation. One of the most common tricks involves fake taxis. Scammers posing as taxi drivers may approach you outside airports, offering a ride at a discounted rate, only to overcharge you or take a longer route to rack up the fare. Some may even drive you to the wrong destination, demanding more money to help you find the right place. Then there's a friendly local scam, where someone pretends to offer helpful advice, like directing you to a better exchange rate or guiding you to a hidden gem restaurant, only for you to end up with a terrible deal or inflated bill. Street vendors selling overpriced souvenirs may pressure seniors into buying fake, authentic products, making you feel guilty or rushed into the purchase. A more sinister con is a fake emergency scam. Imagine this. You get a sudden call or message from someone claiming to be a police officer or even a distant relative, saying you're in legal trouble or that a loved one is injured, and you need to send money immediately. The panic it causes can lead to poor decisions, especially if you're in an unfamiliar place. Additionally, pickpockets often work in pairs or groups, using distractions like bumping into you, spilling something on your clothes, or asking for directions, all while an accomplice quietly lifts your wallet or phone. White heavy checkmark solution. Research common scams in your destination. Each country has its own unique scams. Look up travel forums and reviews before your trip to know what to watch out for. Be cautious with friendly strangers. Not everyone has bad intentions, but stay alert when strangers approach you with unsolicited advice, offers, or help. Keep your valuables secure. Use a money belt, neck pouch, or a crossbody bag with anti-theft zippers. Never keep wallets or phones in your back pocket or loose bags. Avoid showing large amounts of cash. Withdraw smaller amounts and keep money in multiple places. Some in your wallet, some in your hotel safe. Use official transportation services. Always book taxis through reputable apps or licensed taxi stands and confirm the fare before starting the ride. Avoid drivers who approach you unsolicited. Carry a decoy wallet. Keep a small wallet with a little cash and expired cards. If a thief demands your wallet, hand over the decoy while keeping your real valuables safe. Learn key phrases. If you're visiting a non-English speaking country, memorize phrases like, "I need help," or "call the police" in the local language. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, walk away or politely decline. It's better to seem a little rude than to fall into a scammer's trap. Remember, staying informed and cautious doesn't mean you can't enjoy your trip. It just means you're traveling smarter and safer. 3. Travel fatigue and physical strain. Traveling often sounds like an exciting adventure, new sights to see, cultures to experience, and memories to create. But for seniors, the physical toll of a packed itinerary can turn that excitement into exhaustion fast. What many don't realize is that the journey itself, from the airport to the sightseeing, can be just as draining as the destination. Long walks through sprawling airports, standing in seemingly endless security and customs lines, hauling heavy luggage, and navigating unfamiliar streets can wear out even the most energetic traveler. Add in jet lag from changing time zones, and you've got a recipe for severe travel fatigue. This isn't just a little tiredness. It can lead to muscle pain, stiff joints, headaches, and even dizziness or nausea, increasing the risk of accidents or falls. For seniors, recovery from fatigue takes longer. A day of overexertion might mean the next 2 days are spent recovering, or worse, pushing through the pain, which can lead to chronic soreness or injury. What's more, exhaustion weakens the immune system, making you more vulnerable to catching colds or other illnesses during your trip. Another overlooked issue is the impact of dehydration, poor sleep, and irregular meals, all common when traveling. Lack of sleep, especially during long-haul flights or layovers, can make fatigue worse, affecting your balance, memory, and even mood. And let's not forget the mental fatigue. Navigating crowded airports, figuring out local transportation, or keeping up with a busy schedule can be overwhelming, leading to stress, anxiety, and a less enjoyable trip overall. White heavy checkmark solution. Opt for lightweight luggage with wheels. Heavy, bulky bags are a surefire way to strain your back and shoulders. Look for lightweight suitcases with 360-degree wheels for easy maneuvering. Consider a carry-on backpack with padded straps if you need hands-free convenience. Use packing cubes and organizers. Not only do these help you pack efficiently, but they also prevent you from digging through your suitcase repeatedly, saving time and energy. Plan rest days in your itinerary. It's tempting to cram as many activities into your trip as possible, but overloading your schedule can lead to burnout. Aim for 1 or 2 light days with minimal walking or excursions, especially after long travel days. Book flights with longer layovers. While short layovers sound convenient, they often mean sprinting across airports. A longer layover gives you time to stretch, grab a meal, and avoid rushing between gates. Request airport assistance services. Many airports offer free wheelchair or cart services to help travelers with long distances. Don't hesitate to request this. Even if you're feeling okay at the start of your trip, choose accommodations wisely. Stay close to the attractions you're most excited to visit. This reduces daily travel time and gives you more flexibility if you need to rest midday. Hydrate and snack smartly. Carry a reusable water bottle and sip throughout the day. Pack protein bars, nuts, or other healthy snacks to keep energy levels stable. Listen to your body. If you feel exhausted, give yourself permission to rest. A short nap or early night might mean missing activity, but staying healthy ensures you enjoy the rest of your trip. Remember, travel is a marathon, not a sprint. By pacing yourself, you'll have the energy to fully enjoy each day without feeling worn out. 4. Unexpected dietary and hydration issues. One of the best parts of traveling is indulging in new cuisines, but for seniors, unfamiliar foods and water sources can cause more harm than good. As we age, our digestive system becomes more sensitive, making it harder to tolerate sudden changes in diet, spices, or cooking methods. What may seem like an exciting culinary adventure could quickly turn into food poisoning, stomach cramps, diarrhea, or constipation, all of which can ruin your trip or worse, lead to dehydration and hospitalization. Many countries have different food safety standards, and some street food stalls or local eateries may not follow proper hygiene practices. Consuming undercooked meat, raw vegetables washed in contaminated water, or dairy products left out too long can introduce harmful bacteria like E. coli, salmonella, or listeria into your system. Seniors are particularly vulnerable to these infections, and recovering from a severe stomach bug while traveling can be both exhausting and dangerous. Water is another major concern. In some destinations, tap water may contain bacteria or parasites that locals have built immunity to, but your body hasn't. Even a few sips of unsafe water could result in travelers' diarrhea, vomiting, or severe dehydration, which can lead to dizziness, confusion, and muscle cramps, all of which are riskier for older adults. Dehydration is especially sneaky when traveling. Airplane cabins, warmer climates, and increased activity levels can deplete your fluids faster than you realize. By the time you feel thirsty, your body is already dehydrated. And for seniors, this can escalate into fatigue, headaches, or even urinary tract infections. White heavy checkmark solution. Stick to bottled or filtered water. Always choose sealed bottled water, even for brushing your teeth, unless you're sure the local water is safe. Avoid ice cubes made from tap water and stick to drinks that come in sealed bottles or cans. If you're going to a remote area, bring a portable water purifier or water purification tablets. Avoid street food that hasn't been properly cooked. While street food can be tempting and sometimes safe, avoid anything that looks undercooked or has been sitting out for a while. Stick to freshly cooked meals served hot, and avoid raw seafood or dairy products from street vendors. Pack snacks you're familiar with. Bring a stash of non-perishable, travel-friendly snacks like granola bars, nuts, dried fruit, or crackers. These come in handy when you're unsure about the local food or need a quick energy boost without risking your stomach. Ease into local cuisine. Your stomach may need time to adjust to rich or spicy foods. Start with mild dishes and gradually work your way up, especially if you're not used to heavy spices or exotic ingredients. Identify safe foods. Opt for fruits you can peel yourself like bananas or oranges, boiled vegetables, and grilled meats. These are less likely to carry bacteria. Keep rehydration options on hand. Carry electrolyte powders or rehydration tablets in case you start feeling the effects of dehydration. These can quickly replenish lost fluids and essential minerals. Know where to find help. Research where the nearest pharmacy or clinic is located at your destination, just in case you need medical assistance for food poisoning or dehydration. Traveling should be about creating memories, not battling an upset stomach. A little preparation goes a long way in keeping your trip smooth, safe, and satisfying. 5. Difficulty navigating new technology. Technology has revolutionized travel, but for many seniors, it's also created new hurdles. From booking flights and checking into hotels to navigating unfamiliar streets, most modern travel relies on mobile apps and digital services. If you're not comfortable with technology, even the simplest tasks, like showing an electronic boarding pass or ordering a taxi, can turn into frustrating obstacles. Airlines now encourage digital check-ins to avoid long lines, and many hotels use mobile apps for keyless entry. Train stations, bus terminals, and even tourist attractions increasingly rely on QR codes instead of physical tickets. If you're unfamiliar with these systems, you may feel overwhelmed or left behind, especially when staff assumes everyone knows how to use them. Even more concerning is the risk of getting lost. Paper maps are rare these days, and locals might direct you to use a navigation app like Google Maps or Waze. But what if you don't know how? Wandering unfamiliar streets without reliable directions can lead to panic, especially if you don't speak the local language. Digital payments are another challenge. In some countries, cash is becoming obsolete. Instead, restaurants, shops, and taxis may prefer contactless payments or mobile wallets like Apple Pay or Google Pay, leaving cash-only travelers struggling to pay. Let's not forget emergencies. If you lose your way, need medical help, or face an unexpected situation, knowing how to call for assistance using local numbers or apps is crucial. But what if you can't figure out quickly? Time wasted trying to decode a foreign app or slow Wi-Fi connection could mean missing a flight or waiting helplessly for help. White heavy checkmark solution. Learn basic travel apps before your trip. Download essential apps like Google Maps, Uber, WhatsApp for messaging and calls, and your airline's app. Spend time practicing how to use them, even if you don't plan to rely on them. Knowing how to book a ride, translate text, or check your flight status can be a lifesaver. Save important information offline. Wi-Fi and mobile data aren't guaranteed everywhere. Download maps of your destination to access them without the internet. Take screenshots of hotel addresses, travel itineraries, and reservation confirmations. Carry a physical map and a written list of important contacts. Technology can fail. Phones die, apps crash, or signals disappear. Always carry a printed map and a list of important contacts, including your hotel, local emergency numbers, and a trusted person back home. Write down translations of key phrases. If traveling to a non-English speaking country, write essential phrases like help, where's the nearest hospital, or can you call a taxi for me in the local language. Ask hotel staff or tour guides for help. Never hesitate to ask for assistance. Most hotel receptionists, tour guides, or even younger travelers are happy to help seniors figure out apps or tech tools, especially if it means ensuring a safe and smooth trip. Consider a senior-friendly smartphone. If you're not comfortable with your current phone, devices like Jitterbug Smart 3 or Samsung Galaxy A14 offer simpler interfaces, larger buttons, and longer battery life. Invest in a portable phone charger. A dead phone is useless. Carry a power bank to ensure you stay connected all day, especially during long excursions or flights. Know how to contact local authorities. Research emergency numbers. 911 doesn't work everywhere. And save them to your phone. In many countries, emergency apps like 112 Europe or Safe Travels, U.S. State Department, provide fast, location-based help. Technology doesn't have to be a barrier. With a little preparation, it can be a powerful tool to make your travels easier, safer, and more enjoyable. Traveling in your golden years should be safe and stress-free. Which of these dangers surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you found these tips helpful, hit that subscribe button for more insightful travel advice every week. Don't forget to like this video. It really helps our channel grow. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.